there is a situation where people are being like kind of guided towards their own cause, especially in terms of restraint to a particular drug. A regulation is being put in place for people not to take it. And so when you do that, that's drug abuse. And let me put it this way, there are a lot of countries, for example, where you don't just go to a pharmacy and get a drug because there are the regulations, there are things guiding your own personal health and well-being, especially in getting drugs. So now, if you just go to a pharmacy, I want maybe, for example, paracetamol for headache. They'll tell you, where's your subscription? Yeah, prescription rather. So therefore, there is regulation in that when you take it then without being prescribed, that's drug abuse. So that's basically in that. So it's not literally on the literal basis. I took the definition of the drug abuse in the literal, most literal sense for it to be understood and all that as okay, is the excess. That's why they added the excess. But yet you'll be taking it without being prescribed it is drug abuse in itself too. So most people, a lot of people I know have been doing that, and this is one of the things we do at the Lawrence Foundation. First of all, I didn't even, you didn't ask me at all about Lawrence. I don't know if you haven't asked subsequently. Yeah. But the Lawrence Foundation is a non-governmental organization actually that is fighting against drug abuse as one of its core works of humanitarian activity in the country, basing its office at Gombe State precisely. So we have other cores at the Lawrence Foundation. We don't only do drug abuse, we also do poverty alleviation. We also deal in health situation where people who are having chronic health issues, we help them out. Try to see how we can help them because most of them can't afford it. So we try to see how we can be a means to saving those people, being a link with top organizations that can help out in solving people's mental health issues that are especially chronic ones, and of course education, mostly of the girl child. Education very important. We try to see how we can bring back out of school children to the classroom, see how we can integrate more students to the classroom, especially we based on the vulnerable, seeing the fact that everything is difficult now. So from us that we provide books to schools, take into schools. Just as little as the book is, you can like kind of understand that it's difficult for some people to get it. Yeah, some parents to afford it, the children and all that. So that was the things. But yet, one of our core focus is drug abuse because we see its impact in the society, especially when it has to do with young people. So that is basically most of the things we do, and creating more awareness to people because one of the things we realize that is being a reason, a big, huge reason, but yet people overlook it, is the fact that people who get involved in drug abuse because of ignorance. I could remember we went to a certain community in Gombe State, in Niri precisely, of Gombe State, and we were like kind of having awareness within the community and all that. So I now noticed that a certain guy like I was talking to got his teeth just exactly a replica of the pamphlet I was holding, distorted teeth and all that. So I told him, sorry, I want to talk to you. Hope you won't be offended and all that. He said, no problem, come on, go. I said, your teeth. He said, yeah. See, you know that he's not blind, right? He said, yeah. He said, do you know that your teeth is becoming like this? You look like this. Really? He said, yeah. So, wow. He never noticed. I gave him a mirror. He checked it. He was like, oh, wow. So you smoke? He said, yeah, he does smoke tobacco and all that. And I asked him one simple question. What made you go into it? He said,